What's up, everybody? Gojo here, and today I wanted to watch the Invincible Season 3 sneak peek, even though it came out yesterday. The full episode comes out tomorrow. It premieres tomorrow, so Season 3, Episode 1, you guys were finally fucking here after a decade of fucking waiting. Honestly, don't take my complaints for face value. I'm just fucking joking. I don't care how long it takes. I just want the seasons to come out, you know what I mean? And I want them to be of par of qualities of the first season all the way to the third and so on. But yeah, for the most part, I'm just really worried about them adapting this season better than the last season, because something Invincible does is they don't adapt 1-to-1. I'd say it's more like fucking 1-to-2 or 2-to-1. I don't know what the fucking ratio is, but they take liberties into their own hands to create some of the story and make it more streamlined and feel better and not feel just like a copy, you know what I mean? Like a fucking their own take on it or their own spin. But with that being said, yeah, I'm gonna watch this video real quick, and then I'm gonna talk about the animation.
Over the last 90 days, Mark's speed has increased 65%, his endurance 70%, and his strength, and we checked this wasn't a mistake, 138%.
Jesus fucking Christ.
So, the billion-dollar question then. Did he beat that Viltrumite woman who made us all shit our pants 3 months ago?
Dude, he
Think so.
put up a chance without that power.
Was coming.
Which is why we're not stopping here. With Mark or any of our other plans.
Fuck me! Way to make a fellow superhero feel inadequate. Glad it's not leg day.
Dude, I fucking love Rexplode, and I'm so glad he's coming back for season 3. I really thought he was dead last season.
Yeah.
130 times his original strength. He whooped 2 other Viltrumites' asses. Did he not? Or no, he didn't. I'm tripping. He only whipped that one Viltrumite's ass on that old ass Viltrumite on the other planet. What is it, Planet Thrax? But anyway, real quick, I just wanted to talk about the animation of season 3 and season 1 and season 2, because I've seen a lot of discourse online recently about how the animation quality could be better. Not that it's bad, but that it could be better. That's the consensus I'm seeing, and a lot of the times when I see this, it's from people that haven't even seen the show but have yet to watch it because of the animation quality. And to me, that hurts my heart, because the show deserves to be watched, regardless of if the animation quality is the best on the internet right now, the best on streaming services. I don't think that that is enough for you to say, I'm not going to watch this show. And even furthermore, if that is your reason, just to give you a little bit of a canon reason why the show is animated in that style, and it isn't very, because there's somebody on YouTube recently that blew up for doing a lot of the composition for Invincible that was missing. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. So they filled in a lot of the darker areas, a lot of the shadows. They redid a lot of the scenes, and all that really changed was the color, the gradients, and the composition, I'm pretty sure. And with that being said, I don't think that that is 100% necessary for a show like Invincible, because a show like Invincible isn't trying to be anything more than what it is. It is just trying to tell you its story, and the story is supposed to be the graphic, gratifying, hit you in your face kind of message, and that doesn't need to come from the animation, in my opinion. If you watch the show, especially last season, you will understand the implications of the darker tones of the show without the need for super duper high quality 8K animation. And just to give you an example of why you don't need that, there's a whole community of people that ride by this show that I also love. That's another superhero show. It's one of the few superhero shows that isn't often shit on because of the way it was written and when it came out. People are nostalgic as fuck for it. The show is Young Justice. I grew up with Young Justice. I've always thought that Young Justice was a good jump on point for people who never read comics, people who didn't really watch a lot of the older 90s animated TV shows or even the early 2000s ones. If you're a 2000s kid, you probably watched this show in the early 2010s, if not later. But this show is a staple point for a lot of people that love DC because it was able to just well-roundedly tell the story of multiple superheroes without anybody being the focus. Flash is the focus, just saying. But yeah, I think honestly that if you love Young Justice and you haven't seen, you just so happen to be one of the people that love Young Justice and haven't seen Invincible at all, and you're one of these people that ride on the fact that the animation quality isn't as good as it could be, take into account the fact that the animators for this show, Invincible, really wanted the show to resemble Young Justice and shows like Young Justice in the DC universe because of the implications that those shows had on their audiences. They were mainly 100% targeted towards young teens and if not kids. And those shows are taken very seriously. Like the canon in those shows are respected. The deaths are respected. People are still mourning the death of Kid Flash and want him to come back and are trying to figure out ways for him to come back. Me included. With that being said, I don't think it's fair to disrespect a show like Invincible just because it's coming out in 2024 when you don't really even have anything to compare it to. When I'm seeing these people say that their animation quality could be better, they are comparing it to itself. They're comparing it to scenes of a show that is the same as what they're even complaining about. So somebody took the show that already exists, made it better, and then complained about how the show wasn't already like that. It's not like they compared it to shows around the show that are better. They just have nothing to compare it to, so they made a better example and then compared it to that, which isn't, I don't think that's wrong. I just think that it's an unfair comparison, and comparison, in my opinion, is the thief of joy. So if you're going to sit there and complain about something that's already good, at least watch it and enjoy it for what it is. Be grateful, because I don't think that we have a lot of things like Invincible or Young Justice coming out anymore, especially Young Justice being canceled. So at the end of the day, I honestly think you should give it a chance if you haven't. If you haven't and you don't want to, do what you want. I can't control you, but at the end of the day, I'm excited as fuck. I know a lot of people are. So don't shit on us for it. So yeah, stay sturdy, my friends.